Let's get into the architect. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, ma'am, queen, goddess, empress, okay, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. Right? I have no enemies, the enemies of God. Thank you for the one thumbs up. The enemies of God are defeated. Since God is the creator of both the good and the evil. Okay, God has no enemies. All right. And neither do I. Love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. I will not tolerate anyone being disrespectful to me or common with me, or those who support me on my platform. And I definitely will not tolerate anyone's bullshit. All right. All right. All right. It's good to be here. I missed a couple nights. Sleepy, doing stuff. Um, but yeah, it is. Okay, we're definitely gonna do a reading tonight. I'm gonna do it from the Tarot Apocalypses. I have my gonna go into Proverbs and so many things to talk about. First of all, holiday season. I got that from one of the schools that I work at. You know how they give you their little gifts and whatnot. It says, Miss Lewis, thank you for your high level of professionalism and commitment to our student. All right. So with our affirmations, we want to say, I am awesome. All right. Try to do those affirmations daily because they really do make a difference. Okay, those positive affirmations. I had a very interesting experience today. I took a spiritual bath, and I have a special mix that was kind of downloaded to me, given to me, and I took my spiritual bath this morning, and there were some interesting things that I saw in my bathtub when I got out. I will post them in my community tab. Folks just don't want to leave you alone, do they? Okay, but nevertheless, sorry, God is good. Okay. Um. So let's just go into Proverbs right now and get back into this. Okay. My goal is to, of course, read the entire Proverbs over time. Ain't no rush. We got Psalms. Everybody knows about Psalms. I don't say everybody. What people know about Psalms. So many wonderful Psalms. I went on a couple years back, um, kind of a, I don't know, just I was just started reading Psalms every day, a Psalm every day. There's some really good things in Psalms. Some things that were very surprising that I didn't know were there because there's so many Psalms. How many are there? 150. Okay, and I don't think I finished. I got pretty far, but I didn't finish, and um, I can't tell you where I left off because the Bible kind of fell apart. Okay, because I was using it so much, but so I have to start, and I don't have it anymore. So I have to start over again with it. But there were so many, Psalms that I'm very familiar with, like the schools that I went to, the very small Protestant Christian schools I went to. There were so many Psalms that were made into song. So here's one right here, Psalms 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. The Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. That's one of the songs that they taught us, a psalm that was turned into song. It was a bunch of them, but I just happened to pass that one and I saw it. But we're gonna go back and go ahead and get back into Proverbs. Okay, and let's just go ahead and get started. Proverbs chapter 10. Um, the title is, yeah, okay. Proverbs contrasting the godly and the wicked. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son maketh a glad father. Okay. But a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. All right. I mean, some of these things I don't think need to be explained. All right. Or is the word heaviness, the better interpretation here is the grief. Okay, is the grief of his mother. Treasures of wickedness. I mean, that's something I feel like we could read. People had their opinions about the Bible, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Some things are in here, I'm not saying everything, you know what I'm saying? There's some things in here that, I mean, like what I just read. That's bad. That's a bad thing. Oh, okay. All right. I don't think so. And I feel that there are things in here. I mean, there's nothing new in the sun. Like when I first started reading this, when we saw, thank you for the second thumbs up, when we saw Ecclesiastes. Oh, so interesting. I look over and I'm seeing Proverbs 12:12. Okay. Proverbs 9:9. Okay. Those numbers. But anyway, in Ecclesiastes, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing, you know. So that is something that we can look at even in our world today and say, yeah, a wise son, we already talked about wisdom and whatnot. That does make a parent feel glad. Okay, and they're talking about specifically son, the glad father, sure. But a foolish one, okay, we went over what foolish is, and fool and all that is a grief. That's a grief of his mother. Okay, and I'm sure father too. All right. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivereth from death. And treasures of wickedness profit nothing. It's like, we're hearing a lot on YouTube with tarot readers and whatnot about people stealing people's inheritances and doing all kind of manner of wicked to them, and evil to them to steal their inheritance, whether that's a spiritual inheritance or worldly inheritance or whatever it may be. But they look at it as a treasure, but they did it out of wickedness. But what does it profit here? We see nothing. And I think that's clear. Okay. That's not nothing that we have to speculate on and say, maybe so, maybe no. So look at happening in our world right now. Look at all the things that are being exposed, with celebrities and whatnot, shit that's been a long time coming. Okay. And shit that's being exposed now, however it's being exposed. Okay, for whatever reasons and whatever means it's being exposed and it's coming out, and people are now. I mean, you know, shit done caught up with folk. Okay, and we see how they got their treasures of what wickedness. Now it may have looked all good and glamorous and at one point, and then you see when they get caught and caught up, then they be somewhere looking sad and pitiful. Oh Lord, what is I gonna do? Okay, because now you're on your way to the motherfucking jail cell. Okay, everybody done canceled on you. All the businesses that you was working with dropping you left and right. Okay, so in the end, what did it profit you? Nothing. And then sometimes if you look at some of these pictures, okay, they talk, so much has been exposed, they talk about the Illuminati and Masonry and the hand symbols and all that. see so many pictures of God knows how long, okay, and it's not anything new. Some channels you will see how old this shit goes, at old Hollywood and politicians and okay, usually people of means and wealth, okay, and these old ass pictures. And some of them pictures they look like they're scared than a motherfucker. Okay. I was watching I used to watch her like I want to say maybe I don't know if it was at least 10 years ago, but at least 7, 8 years ago, and I had totally forgot about it. Well, we were watching it, and we was just sitting there vegetating on her videos. And there was one particular person that she was doing, well known, one of these well known pastors, okay, who done, whatever, really shit. Hell, if we thought Christianity was bad before or wrecked before, okay, for whatever reasons, okay, they really done turned it into, it's just really become a joke. Okay, debaucherous. But some of the same symbols he was doing in the picture, and I was like, look at him, he looks scared as hell. Yeah, he looks scared as hell. You owe somebody, nigga. Okay. And so some of these pictures aren't always just for the public. Okay, they for each other. Let each other know, as they will say, okay, someone said, I'm down with the program, the game, the cause, okay. But some of them it's like, you being an obedient slave, And I mean, you should the fear in this man's eyes. But so it's not, but at the same time wearing something, of these high end labels and whatnot that so many people will try. Nothing wrong with those things. I'm not saying that anything's wrong with those things. I'm talking about the materialism. I'm talking about the things and the lengths that people will go to obtain those things. Okay, those materialistic things. Okay, and while you think they look all happy and whatnot, of course, they're pictures, goddamn. Okay, I remember when I was a kid, when I was a little girl, very small. Okay, people take. I didn't like smiling in pictures when I was real small, and people used to have to tell me, smile, 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 And I remember thinking like, for what, smile for what, And so I started smiling. I was very uncomfortable. So my smiles, they were like half smiles, like, because I really didn't want to do it. It was like, but I was being forced to do it or get a whooping, okay, or get fussed at, and you want to get fussed at all the goddamn time about adults authority over you, when they're gonna whoop you and shit. That's the time period I came up in, whether people like it or agree with it or not. That's what it was. Okay. And people talk about what you should have did. Yeah, well, when you 3 and 4 and 5 years old, what have you should have done? What? Okay. This different time period. People did different things in different time periods. Okay. So, that's just what it was. And I don't know no child from that time period. You can DM me if you're my age who remembers that shit, who was open and welcoming to having their ass whooped and fussed at. Okay. Whether you think it's right, wrong, good, bad, whatever, that's not the point of it. It was what it was. Okay. But I just remember I didn't like that shit, and then eventually I got into even before I would go take my school pictures, I just remember smile for your picture. Okay. Okay. Okay, whatever. Eventually I got into the swing of it and just, fell in line. It's like you might as well shit. You know, but what I'm saying is I don't know how easily we can be swayed by a picture. I mean, we are, by how things appear, how things look, but they not be that way at all. So we can see them, and they look like, oh, they got all this wealth, they got all this money, oh, they're so happy. Don't get me wrong, money gives you independence and it gives you stability. I feel like loving money in and of itself, but the things, the low go just want it so bad, so ferociously, the low levels that they will go to obtain it, knock you over in the head, steal you, steal, manipulate, lie to the law, all kind of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Try to put somebody 10 feet under and stuff to steal and take something that don't belong to their motherfucking ass. And we see that shit happening. We hearing about it all over YouTube. This shit is, I feel like being revealed and uncovered at this time, like what motherfuckers tried to do to me. Okay. And some still trying, goddamn. Okay. Like I said, I took that spiritual bath, goddamn, and here's some shit. And I'm like, motherfuckers just can't leave people alone. Okay. Trying to steal and obtain something that ain't motherfucking yours. Well, if you stealing it, then it damn sure ain't yours, okay? And feel right and justified in doing it. But what does it profit your motherfucking ass? Nothing. Because see, people like that anyway, when they get the motherfucking money, okay, what are they going to do with it? Not a goddamn thing, okay? But feed their motherfucking habits, go buy a bunch of bullshit, probably not help nobody, and damn sure not help their motherfucking self by making some kind of wise investments with it, so that they don't just spend every little piece that come through their fingertips. I'm talking about large amounts of money. I'm not talking about something that's gonna help you pay your bills for the next couple of months. But see, some people even would take that, and instead of paying their rent, instead of taking their mortgage, paying their mortgage, and getting putting some shoes on their feet and their children's feet and all of that type of thing, okay, they're gonna take it and spend it on bullshit to look a certain way. And when they get done carrying that little ass ugly purse, okay, and all of that type of shit, okay, with somebody's goddamn name on it, not damn sure not theirs, okay, then what? Then it's all gone. Or spend it all on to some practitioners to go try it and to try to kill Sally, Joe, and Sue to take their shit, or just because you don't like their motherfucking ass, or just because you're jealous of them or some shit like that. And then here comes more karma on top of your motherfucking head. It just, what does it profit? Nothing. So even before the exposure, just because people taking pictures, smiling in nice suits and all of that type of thing doesn't mean anything. And it's amazing to me that people would prefer that just to be able to take a picture to post on their social media like they're a fucking celebrity. The celebrities going through hell and whatnot. I remember when I was younger, like in the 70s and 80s, and how a lot of celebrities, I remember it just seemed like it was a rush of them just committing suicide. I remember I was a kid and I would hear these things, this one killed themselves and that one killed themselves and that one killed themselves. And they used to tell us, that just because a person has a lot of money does not mean that they're happy. And it seemed like it was so bad, people would just start saying things like, these celebrities, they're so miserable, they're so unhappy. And lady who raised me, it's like sometimes she would look in some of them, their pictures in their eyes and say, you can see sadness and misery in their eyes. We're not saying all of them. My point, and I'm not saying all of them. My point, because that come with all uh, uh any whatever your financial thing can be, but the point is they tell us it doesn't buy happiness, it doesn't buy this. Well, it damn sure gives you some stability and it gives you some independence. And in this motherfucking world that's run by money, okay, the money god, that's the god of this motherfucker, okay, it does help, but what I'm saying is it's just amazing that people would do these types of things, just to have these quote unquote what they feel are treasures. Okay, what profited man to gain the whole world but lose his own motherfucking soul, and be willing to do that. And these motherfuckers nowadays, and maybe even before too, they'll sell they soul for a couple of $1,000s. Okay, to take it and, like I will always say, smoke it up all over the goddamn city or hoe it up all over the goddamn city. Okay, and buy to buy their records, and like Elvis said, when he was talking about black people, but I say it like this: to buy their records and shine their shoes, but not a goddamn thing. Don't even utilize it, okay, to try to bring some good karma on their ass by helping somebody. Now, that's one thing we talk about those who are very wealthy. We're not talking about it because sometimes people seem to think that everybody who's wealthy is just some evil motherfucker, and many people who are wealthy are not. But one thing that I was told years ago, okay, that sometimes when people who are wealthy, they want to keep it, of course you want to keep your wealth, but often are very charitable because they understand the law, of give and thou shalt receive. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe, that may not be the only reason, but also the fact of I have this, there are others who are in need. Let me go be of assistance to others. But see, some of these motherfuckers here, and maybe even some, maybe whose family obtained it through maybe some kind of funny means when you look at their ancestry, at their family's history. But shit, the money's fucking okay. But some of this karma, in my family, by helping others, because it's here. It ain't going nowhere. It's here. You understand what I'm saying? But see, some of these motherfuckers, no. Okay. They're just gonna take it and do nothing with it. Okay. And still and what, a month later, 5 months later, a year later, have nothing. Treasures of wickedness. Okay. Profit nothing. So even in the midst, we got it before they expose, before the law come, before somebody come and say this motherfucker raped me and this motherfucker did this to me, blah blah blah, this that and the other. In the midst, before all that come, it's still some of the wickedness. It's profiting them nothing. Fuck a goddamn picture. And here then come people tell me, let me tell you what the motherfucker was doing while he was taking them, or she was taking them goddamn pictures, looking happy and shit. Okay, and motherfuckers be crawling on knees and whatnot, okay, trying to get to, you know, groveling for. Okay, we talking about not just treasures, but treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivereth from death. Okay, what was like that song I was singing the other night from church? None but the righteous shall see God. Okay, you got it. I'm singing it from that church perspective. Okay, all right. Um, The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish. Okay. But he casteth away the substance of the wicked. Okay. He casteth away the desire of the wicked, the substance of the wicked. Okay. It reminds me of yeah. Okay, where it talks about that the human beings desire the desire. Yeah, it can't be quenched. You dying for it, you get it, but then you want more. Got to have more, got to have more, got to have more. Okay. All right. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, negligent hand. Okay, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. He becometh poor that dealeth with a lazy motherfucker or just negligent. Ain't handling business, ain't taking care of your business. In other words, okay. What my friend used to tell me, what they used to say: don't talk about it, be about it. Okay. He becometh poor that dealeth with the slack hand. Get to work. Put your hands to some work. Ain't nobody talking about some hard, arduous labor. It can be that, but they say, to work smarter, not harder, okay? But I'm just, saying, okay? But the hand of the diligent maketh rich. Work, put your hands to work. And we're not talking about, you bitch. You automatically think money. No, but abundance comes in many forms. Okay, not just in terms of money. Shit, the what to say? The hand of the diligent maketh rich. Okay. Comes in many abundance comes in many forms. Hold on, please. Okay, abundance comes in many forms. Okay. I mean, even for example, like I was got my hair braided. The lady who braided my hair, she been going to her for years. And she was just telling me this is what she does. This is her business. She has made a business out of this. But she was telling me how she was behind on her mortgage, and she looked up. Okay, because I made a post, I think in this summer. Listen, I had a couple bills. I had like 3 bills coming to me. The shit was paid, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't pay this. Let me look in my account just to be sure, and I hadn't. Okay, and I put in my community tab, God paying bills. I don't know who, I don't know how God chose, to make them bills be paid. Okay. God can go in there and change them numbers or send someone, okay, to help you. So if somebody out there watching, you pay my bills, thank you. I sure appreciate it. It was 3 separate ones. Okay. Um, but she was saying, and we were talking about that. She was like, he sure will. And she was just saying how a friend of hers had passed, but because her mortgage was paid, it was behind. And she said, how did this happen? Called the bank and everything. Come to find out, a friend of hers who had passed, he had paid her mortgage for her. Like, you know, I can't remember how long before he passed. I think maybe he knew he was about to pass. Okay, so there are many ways. Okay, but she worked. She worked for her home, her family, so on and so forth. She got her business going. Okay, the hand of the diligent maketh rich. That's abundance right there. Okay, abundance of the mind, the heart, the soul, the spirit, diligent, working. Okay, being diligent, your hands to something. Okay, you know how they say idle mind is the devil's workshop, and that's for damn sure. Okay, he that gathereth in the summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame. Okay, he that gathereth in the summer, okay, getting his shit together. Okay, for the winter time, in other words. But he that sleepeth in harvest, when it's time to harvest, is the son that causeth shame. Okay, in other words, just a lazy motherfucker, and that haven't done anything to prepare, for the for this. I would think this is talking about winter time, or okay, or whatever the season is. Okay, where you plant and you harvest. You whatever you planted, it yields, and you will go out there and get it to prepare your home for that time period when you can no longer plant during the season. Okay, for your home, yourself, your family. Okay, blessings are upon the head of the just, righteous. Okay, blessings are upon the head of the just or the righteous. Okay, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. Yes. Okay, your wickedness will shut your shit up. As we're seeing, the memory of the just, okay, or the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. Damn. The memory of the righteous is blessed, even though there are people out there, wicked people, okay, who want to make your memory be one of shame by lying on you, slandering you, what do they call it? Putting you down, all of that type of thing. Okay, as we see on this motherfucker all the time, like what I dealt with puss, mustard puss, and piss, and whoever the fuck else, okay, was on a team of merry men and shit, okay, and that's others have gone through. They want your memory, who you are, okay, to be to be what they wanted to be. They wanted it to rot, but you're the just. But what really happens, as I look at some of the titles of some of the readings and whatnot, and the spiritual content that I see online, what they wanted for you has turned on their motherfucking ass, or it has backfired on them. So they wanted you to be without. Look up, they without, sometimes times 10 than what they wanted for you. All right. Okay, but the name of the wicked shall rot. So while they wanted your name, not just your name, but your memory to rot. And you're just and you're righteous, and they slandering you and all of these types of things, and you ain't done nothing to their motherfucking ass or nobody else because you're just here. What happens here? Your memory is blessed, regardless of what the wicked here were trying to do. Because what's the title? Proverbs, contrasting the godly and the wicked. So while your memory is just, your memory is righteous. Okay, your memory, excuse me, because you are just and you are righteous. Okay, okay, what do we say? What does it say? Your memory is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot, because that's what it is rotten. Okay. The wise in heart will receive commandments, but a prating fool shall fall. Let me see. 8. Babbling for prating. Okay. Let me see some. Okay. Prating, the definition: talk foolishly, or listen at this, or at a tedious length about something. Okay. All right, talking too goddamn much. Okay. Foolishly. Okay. The wise heart will receive commandments. Okay, those who are wise in heart, okay, you will receive. So they make, like they call them downloads. Okay, your intuition, okay, your psychic sense, so on and so forth. You will receive. The wise in heart, you will receive those things. Okay, but a prating fool, a babbling fool, someone talking foolishly, a prating fool shall fall. He that walketh uprightly walketh surely. Now, let me see what surely. Securely. For surely. He that walketh uprightly, he that walketh uprightly walketh securely. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside what? The still waters. He what? Restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk what? Through the valley of the shadow of death. I like that the guy in X-Men, what he said, through the valley of the shadow of the death. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of the death, I will fear what? No evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies, my cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life in the house. He that walketh uprightly walketh securely. Like the one scripture I read, I think I might have read it when I can't remember what psalm it was. Okay, because a couple of those psalms, it just came to read this psalm, read that psalm. Okay, but what I said, may your sleep be sweet. You know how they come trying to attack you at night when you're trying to sleep, when you're trying to rest, and you really don't want to be bothered with their motherfucking ass. You don't want to be bothered with their ass during the day, let alone at motherfucking night when you're trying to get some rest. And come up, hey motherfucker, you up, get some rest. Judas, do what it is you feel you got to do. Go do what you must do. Because really you helping me with my mission anyway. Okay. So go on, do what you got to do. Because what he knew that he walked uprightly and securely. Okay. But he that perverteth his ways shall be known. Like I see some of the readers talking about these motherfuckers who done all this shit gonna come all out in the open, all out in the motherfucking wash. Okay. What they say is being what? Exposed. This is what is being said here. Okay. He that winketh with the eye causeth sorrow. Let's see. Trouble. He that winketh with the eye causeth trouble. Bullshit. Okay. But a prating fool, once again, it says, but a prating fool, okay, a babbling fool shall fall. Okay. The mouth of a righteous man is a well of life, life giving. Okay. What they be talking about, these people harvesting, those that are just and upright, the righteous, they be harvesting your energy. Trying to take that shit from you. Because why? Your energy is what? A well of life. Okay. You're overflowing. Okay. Just overflowing. Just keep coming. Just keep, we get all that. Just overflowing with it. Okay. But violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. There we go again. Okay. Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins. Okay. Hatred stirs up. Okay. Don't like that one. Talking about people and putting them down and getting folks to gang up on folks and all of this type of shit. What does it do? And people jump on that shit. Okay. It appeals to them lower chakras and whatnot. I ain't saying everybody, people that's in this energy or want to be in this energy anyway, want to go on somewhere and gang up on somebody. Okay, that's what they like. They like strife. Okay, but that hatred, it stirs up strife. But love covereth all sins. That's where they get into this when they say, forgive these motherfuckers. Okay. Forgive these motherfuckers. Okay, even though that's not an easy thing to do. Okay. Yeah, that's, I ain't gonna tell no, whatever. Okay, you do. That's what that is. What he say up there, hanging up there, Father, forgive them because they don't know what the hell they doing. Okay. They don't know what's up. Okay. But anyway, okay. Maybe he knew he was supposed to get on up there. If that as the story goes, okay, that's why he came and whatnot. And okay, knew well, I got to go do this. Father, if this cup could pass from me, goddamn. Okay. But I see I got to do this right here. All right. And went on, but golly, all of the abuse that came with it. Okay, you might have been thinking I didn't sign up for this portion. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how people are. They become a mob. They go crazy. The hatred here, okay, it stirs up strife. All the people in the crowd, okay. Which one should we crucify? The one who was helping your motherfucking asses and feeding you and giving you sight to see and so on and so forth, or this known criminal? Which one? The one who was helping us, because the hatred that was in the air from the others who wanted him down, it stirs up strife. Okay, a mob. Crucify him, crucify him. Okay. But love covereth all sins. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive these motherfuckers. Forgive them. Okay. In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found. But a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Let me see something here. Devoid. Okay. In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found. What is saying? All that getting understanding. All right. Excuse me. I'm getting over cold. I left work Friday with somewhat of a sore throat, but I couldn't come right home. I had some shit to do, okay? And so it was just getting worse and worse. And I came home and I did my little home remedy and whatnot. Overnight, I could just feel it inflame. And I was like, oh, God, I ain't got time for this. And the next day I made my honey lemon tea, okay, and just flooded my ass with vitamin C. Okay. So really it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I just vitamin C. I went and got let me show you. I went and got this big old bag, okay, of vitamin C, what it say? Supplement drops, okay, with my airborne and all that other stuff. Okay. But anyway, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding. Okay, I know some people may have an issue with that. Okay, but see, the rod can come in many ways. Okay, that rod. Okay, whether we like it or not, we get our our whoopings, whether they be actual physical, okay, or spiritual from God, the Most High, ancestors, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You knew you shouldn't have went and did that. You knew you shouldn't have dealt with that person. Your intuition told you blah blah blah, this that and other, but you didn't listen. Boom. Okay, that can come in many ways. All right. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. If you're not sure, listen. And if it's destructive and destruction, okay, trying to destroy others, trying to stir up strife because of their hatred, because of their jealousy and their envy, and so on and so forth, you listen to some foolishness, or a foolish, what it say, a prating fool. Okay. Wise men lay up knowledge. Here we are, those that are giving you knowledge. Okay. To help you on your way. All right. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. The labor of the righteous tendeth to life. The fruit of the wicked is to sin. Okay. Now the rich man's wealth is his strong city. I'm just gonna take that as I'm not quite sure the angle that this is coming from. I would have to do like an exegesis or something on it. Okay. But I am not personally, though I read from the scriptures and some the Bible and whatnot. I have to do an exegesis, and I have to understand the history of and the background, of the day, what was going on at the time, who wrote the book, what was happening. Because if you just take it from a Western point of view, just from reading it, I don't go with the whole idea like wealth is a bad thing. Okay. And I'm definitely not saying that that's what's being said here. Okay. Because often it seems like it comes off that way, but I don't necessarily, I'll just leave that right there for right now. Okay. But yes, wealth, money, it is secure. It brings you security. It brings you stability. Okay. It brings you independence in a world, in a realm where it's been made to be that way. Okay. We don't barter for our living. Too bad, right? Okay, but we don't. Okay, the rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. I don't know what that means. I have to sit and absorb that for a minute or two. Okay, the labor of the righteous tendeth to life. Okay, we just kind of went over that. It's repeating. Okay, but he that I mean, the fruit of the wicked is to sin. Okay, okay, or wages here. Okay, but we understand that fruit, not just apple, oranges. Okay, that type of fruit. That type of fruit. Okay, what they yield forth, what they bring forth. Okay, what they plant and what comes forth as a result of that. Okay, he is in the way of life that keepeth instruction, but he that refuseth reproof erreth. Okay, let me see. 17 goes astray. Okay, he is in the way of life that keepeth instruction, but he that refuseth reproof erreth. Okay, he that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. So we need to make Proverbs 10, what's that, 18. Okay, put that all over this motherfucking app. That sure is what people want to do. It's amazing. I don't know how well people know. Thank you for the third thumbs up. I don't know how well other people may know people on this app, but it's amazing how people can slander people and don't know them from a motherfucking hill of beans, but they just know them from seeing them on YouTube for a few months. You don't know their life. You don't know who they are. Unless you will do fucking research. And why are you when you should be minding your own motherfucking business and researching your own fucking life? Yeah. What is it? He that hideth hatred, okay, and hide it, lying on your motherfucking ass, okay? The reality is, okay, they hate you, but the hatred stems from some personal issues that usually that person had nothing to do with. Okay. He that hideth hatred with lying lips. The reality, you're lying on a person, you're slandering a person, lying on them. Lying about people you don't fucking know. Now maybe some of y'all know each other. I don't know. But I just find that this interesting as hell. Like you know that person like that. You in 5, 6, 7 different states. You know we can have our opinions. Some shit you just keep to your fucking self. You don't put it on the goddamn World Wide Web to stir up what? Strife. That's what your motherfucking ass is doing because you have some kind of jealousy or envy toward a person. And maybe you just don't like the motherfucker. Maybe you don't like the way they talk, the way they look, or whatever. But you don't need to sit up there and slander their ass and lie on them. Forming a whole fucking lie to ruin their fucking life. To try to. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is what? A fool. You're a fool. You're an idiot. And for me, I can clearly say mustard puss. You. In the multitude of words, there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. Didn't I just say that? Just don't say anything. In the multitude of words, there wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. Okay, I don't like this motherfucker. I don't like the way they look. I don't like their content, this, that, and the other. Okay, well, let me just shut the fuck up. I don't have to watch. That's wise, as opposed to sitting up there. I'm going to say they were, and then put allegedly behind it, please. You know that don't mean shit. And once you have said that and put that shit out there about someone, you know where people's mind goes. It's disgusting. The tongue of the just is as choice silver. The heart of the wicked is little worth. Little worth. A little bit though. Okay. The lips of the righteous feed many, who are fed by their words, by what is it says over here, this life that they just got, this a well of life. They're being fed by it. Okay, it feeds many, but fools die for want of wisdom. Damn fool, you don't have no wisdom. It don't want none. And that's what makes you even more foolish. And what they die for want of wisdom. It's so interesting. They want to keep sending death spells and shit to people. I believe that's what that shit was that was pulled up off me. Somebody, you just can't stop. The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it. We people say that all the time when I was in seminary, that scripture. Okay. It is as sport to a fool to do mischief. It's fun. They enjoy that shit. I woke up. What's my on my to do list? I gotta buy groceries. I gotta go to work. I gotta clean. The cobwebs out the corner, and I got to do some mischief, slander this person for about 2 hours, and use some cards and whatnot. Say, "They see what cards," and all of this type of thing. A fake pendulum swing and all of that type of thing. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Calling Betty and Joe, Piss and Jill and Bob, Frankenstein's monster and them, another YouTuber you really don't know from fucking Adam, all 10, 20 states away, all on the chat. Yeah, let's do it. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't even doing nothing with this one. At their ass. Say they would do a spell work on y'all will. Okay. It is a sport. It's fun for them. It's a game to them. Let's ruin their life. It'll be real fun. I hate that bitch. I just saw that. But a man of understanding hath wisdom. The wicked, it shall come upon him. For those who may be worried. Been waiting for a long time. Okay. The fear of the wicked. That fear you trying to throw off on everybody else with the mischief as sport, the slander, the lying, the hatred, stirring up strife, getting gangs of people to gang up on one whole human being and all of this type of thing. Tough folk. That's so tough. So manly and womanly. That's goddess-like energy. Right? Okay. You know, that fear they try to throw off on you, where it's gonna go? Upon him, upon that person who's trying to do that to you. Okay. But the desire of the righteous shall be granted. So if you've been waiting, you've been praying and doing whatever your spiritual work is that you believe in, whatever it may be. Okay. Not, maybe making your, having your errors and all of that kind of stuff or whatever. You're learning, you're growing, you're developing, minding your own fucking business, so on and so forth. Okay. The desire of the righteous shall be granted. Not maybe. The desire of the righteous shall be granted. As the whirlwind passeth, so is the wicked no more. It's coming. They just won't leave me alone, Miss Kenyatta. As the whirlwind passeth, it's going to pass. What they used to tell us, this too shall pass. As the whirlwind passeth, so is the wicked no more. Okay. And I'm sure there are many, many, many people out there who can tell you, baby, I went through that. I went through that. Some tell you it really didn't last that long, maybe about a week or two. Some tell you it would seem like about 10 years, 15, 20. And who wants to hear that, right? But as the whirlwind passeth, so is the wicked no more. But the righteous is an everlasting foundation. And that's what you want, a strong foundation. That these wicked are, hoping that you don't have, believing that you don't have. And we can tear them down, destroy them. All 50 of us on that one person. We big time. As vinegar, wait a minute, as vinegar to the teeth and as smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to them that send him. So we know vinegar is nasty, okay? And we smoke to the eyes that hurt your eyes. So is the sluggard to them that send him. So let me think for a second. Okay. All right. Whoever sent the motherfucker. I think I gotta come back to that one. Okay. The fear of the Lord of the wicked shall be shortened. Okay. And that's not even necessarily physical death. Okay. But anyway, okay, just their day is gonna be shortened, even if it's their days being wicked with you or whomever. We're seeing that clearly, back to back to back to back, boom, boom, boom. Wicked's days being shortened. Oh, you thought you was gonna go on forever with that bullshit, huh? Okay. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish. So whatever you expecting, whatever the wicked expecting with that bullshit, okay, with that wickedness, it's going to, your expectation, you might as well give it up now, because it don't say maybe it'll perish. Hopefully it'll perish. No. Confirmation. Okay. It's going to what? Perish. It shall perish. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but the destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. Okay. The destruction they have for others, for you, for me, for others, whomever. Okay. Um, that will be their destruction. The righteous shall never be removed. What did one girl used to say when I was in seminary? Sister from, where was she from? Kentucky. I believe she's from Kentucky. I can't remember. Excuse me. The what was it? One more again. That's what she said. One more again. The righteous shall never be removed, but the wicked shall not inhabit the earth. Okay. The mouth of the just bringeth forth wisdom. Like I said, if you confused, tongue shall be cut out. Wait a minute. Perverse, okay, get forth wisdom, but the perverse or forward tongue shall be cut out. Okay. In other words, what they say, the violence gonna shut their ass up. The violence that they're putting up out there out of their mouths with their hatred and their lies and their slander and stirring up strife, so on and so forth. That shit gonna be shut up. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the lips of the righteous know what is acceptable. Okay. But the mouth of the wicked speaketh frowardness. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. All right. Okay. Um. Now I'm gonna say this real quick. I don't want to get in people's business, all that kind of stuff. People, I made a post. One of the sisters dealing with folks, okay? And Mustard Puss was part of all this shit. Okay? Like I said, making fake emails in my name to try to and sending it to people. God only knows what the fuck the bitch was saying. Her and Piss. Okay. Trying to cut my business, trying to cut my clients coming to me for readings. Tried it on the app with the fake reviews and all of this type of thing. Okay. And it did. It did. Lies, accusations. I don't know what she was saying to these people in my name. Acting like she was me, besides all that bullshit she put on her fucking channel and whoever the fuck else was a part of that bullshit. And it did. Well, so what? I don't work for you. Now, I made in my community tab. The young woman said something about emails they sent. She thinks they may have sent to her in my name. I said on there that I sent her one email. I actually sent two. I sent one that I saw went through from my business email. I saw that it went through. She never responded or anything. I don't know if she even got it. I mean, I put the at to her, and I don't like doing that, but I only did that because she said my name. I don't know if she even got it because then people was intercepting my email. Okay. And I was telling about, listen, sister. Okay. We'll call her that. Some woman that she had bothering me. Okay. And I had this woman's name and number. Okay. And the woman lived over in the same area that the young lady is claiming that these people are doing these things to her. So I said, I bet you, you know, I don't know about them other people. I just know about mustard. As far as I'm concerned, I just know about Mustard Puss. Nobody and Piss, Frankenstein's monsters. I don't know about nobody else. Okay, it's in my situation. But I said, I bet you this woman is a part of this, whatever she's talking about over there. I don't know anything about that. Okay. So I sent an email, okay, saying I believe this woman may be a part of that. Didn't give her name. If you want her information, I have it, and I still have it. Okay. I sent a second one, okay, explaining some things. I don't know if that went through because when I looked to see if it went through, it was like it wasn't, like I didn't even write the email. Okay, so I looked on the, when they say send and all of that kind of stuff, I looked on the sent rather about none of that shit. Okay, all I know is about crazy Mustard Puss. Okay, and what's the diabolical shit she's done to me. I even believe, now I did a video about my poetry and that play that I wrote, which is so interesting to me. I mean, the play is good as hell. I wrote it based off of a personal experience. Shared it with the bleeder. She over there dealing with Frankenstein's monsters. I said she gave this shit to him. I only gave it to her because she said she wanted to proofread the shit. And this is the thing when you don't listen to what we just read. It wasn't listening to my intuition. It was screaming out to me, don't send that shit to her. And I did. Okay. But I still had my shit on my flash drive. Okay. But when I wrote it, way back long before I met any of these motherfuckers, except that bleeder chick, because she was in this woman who raised me, her family. Okay. Somebody I thought was a cousin. All right. But anyway, I believe they were trying to take my play. I thought he was trying to do it for one of his Chitlin Circuit plays. Okay. I don't think so. I think they were trying to sell it. Hold on, please. Confirmation. Wait a minute. Okay. Right. I think they were trying to sell it. Okay. To I don't like saying people's name, and y'all can clearly see I don't like doing that. Okay. But I think they were trying to sell it as their Mustard Puss trying to act like she wrote it. Bitch, please. I wrote that shit when you probably was about 10 years old. younger than that. So I wrote it when I was in my 20s. And here I am 51. Okay. I believe they was trying to sell it maybe like or pitch it to maybe Tyler Perry Studios or something like that, because I think he may have some kind of connection. Like he been trying to get his ass up in there, trying to be a superstar. Okay, because he done wrote a couple of films and all of that type of thing. Thing about it is, I sat here in Cleveland, Ohio, and did a whole a reading when they do. I talked about this when they do, but I know this part. You know, when they do readings for plays, I had about I think I found all the black female actresses that I knew. Okay, here in Cleveland, from working at one of the theaters here. I used to do some work at the Karamu Theater here. Okay, and they all participated. They all came to my house. We had maybe like 2 or 3 rehearsals, and we did it at the local library. Okay, so I have all my information of when I wrote it. Okay, I believe this is what they were trying to do with my shit. Since Mustard Puss was so dead set on trying to destroy and Frankenstein's monsters too. But the thing about it is, it's not really complete. I mean, it's complete, but it's not. I mean, I just don't understand, folks. I made it in film production and theater arts. You know, I had to take a script writing class for film. I knew, you know, what the script looked like for plays. So I had to take a script writing class. I got another film that I wrote for my script writing class. Okay, that I didn't share the hard copy with anyone. Well, one person. This was years ago, a pastor. Okay, God that I knew. But I don't think he read or anything, and I'm not offended if he didn't. But a short. So I had to learn how to write, you know, for a film. Okay. Um, and all the directions and everything, you know, for those who are familiar, you know, that, you know, just like for theater, the stage directions. Okay, then you have film and you have those particular types of directions, and when I had to learn how to write all that shit. Okay, and so, you know, I wrote the play as though again, I wrote it as a play. Okay, but then I someone suggested, a young lady who came to the reading of it, she worked in film and theater, and she was like, that was, she's a director, she's like, that was really good. You that shouldn't be a play, that should be a movie. Okay, so I began to work on it from that. I didn't share that with anyone. Okay, how you gonna sit up there and write some bitch you don't know nothing? The play was it was personal experience, and it was from conversations that I had with real people who had the experience. And then I added some things, but these were real situations, okay, that I, you know, put my artist flair to it. It's called What You Don't Know, which he stole the title for one of his cheap ass shits that he threw together real quick. And I believe this is what they were trying to do with my shit. Your evil, low down, stank ass. Hold on. Both of y'all. Okay. Trying to do anything and everything to try to destroy. Bitch, I don't know you from Adam, bitch. I talked to you for 2 whole 3 months, and you've been bothering me ever since. I do nothing to your rot ass. But unfortunately, was nice to your motherfucking ass. But nice do mean stupid, so I was stupid than a motherfucker. I can admit that. Now, they told me, she said, well, she can tell me, she posted on community tab, she gonna find the emails if I didn't write them, and because she took the screenshots, because she got all kinds of stuff over there, and I ain't got nothing against her, nothing like that, okay? But I don't know if they were what I sent, because like again, she never responded to me, which I can understand with all the crazy ass shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know if that's what she's talking about now. But if not, Like she said, I suggest you to go to the police for people trying to do crimes in your name. Okay, so I already reported Mustard once. And I'm sure the FBI or whatever that shit is where you have to report online probably done seen her name from more people than the law should allow. And you probably went and took that shit, tried to pitch the goddamn, tried to pitch it because it would be something. It would be an excellent screenplay, screenplay. It would be excellent, the theme and everything. Okay. But since it wasn't really for a full length feature film, you would have had to write more. And probably neither one he can't write with a goddamn, and she just as dumb as a box of rocks. And probably couldn't produce shit else. Okay. Probably tried to get other people to do it. Your lazy ass. All right, anyway. I'm gonna do this read. I don't know what this is going to be about. Okay, but we're gonna see. From the Tarot Apocalypse. Let me get some get shuffles in. And I really believe that's the case because as I'm sitting here talking about it, I see monsters over there talking about some, oh. Okay. Like, damn. Okay. And you want to talk about me raggedy? I'm gonna get petty real quick. And that profile, that man who you owe that money to, put up of your motherfucking ass on Facebook, and then the old mammy made dresses you had on. Now I don't talk about people and how they dress. I think that's low down. But since you want to critique me and my what you think, because you've seen a couple of pictures fashion sense, because I was going to a goddamn gym, I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying $50 and $60 and $70 for exercise clothes. Back then, aerobics and shit like that. But most of the time, people put on sweatpants and a pullover t-shirt and raggedy ass tennis shoes, and you knew they was going to work out. You know what I'm saying? Because you working out, you sweating in them and everything. And when they started making it's money makers. Now, if what people want to do, fine. You know that's cute shit. I'm not doing it. I had me some leggings from the hair store that was up the street, and pullover shirts and old ass tennis shoes. I ain't gonna lie, because that's just not something I wear that often. So it's not something I spend, hundreds of dollars on. When I'm sorry, I'm not saying that one time was better than the other. I'm just thinking of the time period. Like the lady who raised me, one thing she did not like to buy, and she did not like to buy blue jeans. Oh my God, she did not like. She was like, I'm not buying you no blue jeans. And when I was coming of age, that's when they started becoming fashionable. They weren't necessarily very fashionable when I was younger, okay, but they started becoming fashionable. Okay, remember, what was it, Jordache, all of that shit, right? And I was like, why? I went to these Christian schools where I had to wear skirts anyway. But why? And she was like, she said when I was growing up, for her, it was just that in her mind. When I was growing up, jeans were there. That was, she said that, and she was poor. Her family was poor. She said that's what poor people wore. And it wasn't something like not fashionable. It was just a sign that you were poor. That's just don't have no attitude about it. I'm just telling you what it was. Okay. And she was like she just thought it was sloppy and raggedy and just looked bad. No matter how fashionable they were. Okay. So for me, it's just like I'm not, and tennis shoes, sneakers, depending on where you come from, they didn't cost a whole lot. They didn't, they're not, it wasn't this thing that it had to be big fashionable thing. I mean, that was just tennis shoes. That's something you run around and play in and get raggedy on purpose because you hard on them. Okay, tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever. But I do remember there was one pair I wanted so bad. They were Nikes. They were leather Nikes. They were white. The Nike thing was red and the little stripe on the bottom of the shoe was blue. I had to have them, and they were leather, and they cost like $50. But that was expensive for tennis shoes back then. I wanted them so bad. She was like, "I'm not buying you those. I'm not buying you those. If you want those, you can work them." So where she worked at the church office, I told y'all about, she would let me come in there. Her and the pastor would let me come in and do a little work around there. Help collate. We talk about a whole different time period. Okay, collate the paperwork, staple and stuff like that. And I could earn, and was able to earn money doing that. Okay, and I did it, and I went and bought them. I made that $50. Okay, that was big when I was a kid. $50 for tennis shoes. What? That was big. Okay, so when they started selling for hundreds of dollars, I'm like, for some damn tennis shoes? That was just my mindset. So I'm not saying, okay, that's how it is. That's the way it is now. Okay, whatever. It's just not something that's on the top of my list to buy. Okay. And there were time periods where I didn't have a lot of money. I ain't ashamed. Shit. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of who I am and the things that have happened to me in my life, in the life that I live, bitch. So if anybody thought and had an issue with me because I wasn't coming in there with big Nike and all Adidas and all of that shit, I don't give a fuck. I did a workout and achieved my fucking goal. And went home and washed that shit out and did it all over again. So a motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. You can talk about me all you fucking want. Because when I went up in that motherfucker, I was in my 40s, good and grown. I don't care what you think. But since you wanted to critique me and how I dress, them mammy ass maid dresses you had on, scared of the fucking world, but you better shut the fuck up. Mammy maid. Look like somebody took 2 pieces of cloth and just sewed up the side of them and put elastic in at the waist. Here. Now, if anybody else, there's nothing wrong with that. There's not. But for mustard puss, I see why you're doing any and everything you can to get money. So you want to talk about people being raggedy and all that type of shit. All right, so moving on. All right, let's do this reading. Okay, but anyway, back to my play. Okay. So if that's what was going on, I mean, you're both dumb if that's what you was trying to do. The shit is not even. It's not even. You looked at it and thought, oh, it was complete. For a full-length feature film, you know how much shit had to be added to that? It's a lot of work. This from somebody who actually wrote. I mean, I wrote a short, a screenplay. That was a lot of work and a lot of time. So a full length feature film, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time, especially when only one person is doing it. You're just dumb. So let's do this reading. And my God, if that's how, if that's exactly what happened, and you walked up in there looking like that, I wrote it. Like they don't vet folk and things that people try to put in front of their face as theirs. Like they dumb. One more shuffle. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. Temperance. In reverse. Ten of Swords. I mean, I knew you was trying to steal something. I ain't shit. I ain't worth a damn, but you want to steal my shit. I'm a raggedy piece of shit, but you want to steal my creativity, my shit that I did. You obviously thought you could do it could make you some money, but I ain't worth a goddamn, right? I'm just raggedy, and it's nasty, and all of that kind of stuff. All your lies. And I don't do no motherfucking witchcraft. Never have for anybody else. In reverse. Excuse me. Six of Cups. Upright. Nine of Pentacles. In reverse. He this and he that. And y'all don't know me from a fucking can of a hill of fucking beans. Shut the fuck up. Oh, she is easy. Say she did this. Say she did. Let's get into the reading. For whoever this may resonate with, I don't know what this is going to be about. Okay. But I feel like you have no balance here, no temperance. Just none. You're in the reverse. You need some. And you know what? This may sucking hit. Look at the shit. Look at it upright. Him pouring that wisdom in there. None. Just none. Wouldn't know upright if you slapped you in the face. And ain't trying to, is what I'm hearing. Don't want to. Trying to hurt others, trying to destroy others, trying to stab others in the back. Okay, with your gang here. Having your parties and your merry times. And let's get together and figure out how to do this. To destroy this person. No wisdom. The shit don't seem to work. What we doing, it ain't working. Let's keep getting together and figure out how we can turn this high priestess in reverse and make her life, I'm hearing, miserable and a living hell. Make sure she don't have nothing. Or he. No money. I mean, no ends. I mean, loose ends. Tie up loose, and we have tie up loose ends. What did we miss? What wasn't done right? Make sure they have nothing, that they're not independent, that they can't take care of themselves, that they can't wield any power. This is what I'm hearing. Something about lose control. over their own life, their own abundance, their own self. This is what these motherfuckers who have no wisdom here are trying to do to someone. Princess of Pentacles, upright. Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Moon card, upright. Okay. And the Lovers in reverse. And I'm hearing Bishop Mason, Lion Wonder. That's where your wonderment lies. And being a liar, a fraud, I am hearing, a faker. I mean, something about temptation. You want to tempt somebody with your wiles here, maybe your feminine wiles, to try to tempt somebody to come on in, to do what you want them to do. I'm here to lie on someone, whoever this is y'all trying to attack, to do them in, to do them dirty. So they have nothing, no one, no friends, no lovers, no nothing, nothing to call their own. But we just saw in Proverbs what you trying to do to somebody else. Not maybe, possibly it shall be done to you. Regardless of whatever it is that you're trying to do to this person is always going to be quote unquote pregnant and full of possibilities and creativity to birth forth. I'm hearing to the nations, to the realms, even is what I'm hearing, to the world, okay, at large. To all those who are willing to hear, listen. They have a lot to give, a lot to share, and there's nothing I am hearing, okay, on this side of heaven or earth, or I'm sure on the other side either, that you can do to stop them. You will be stopped in your tracks, is what I'm hearing, swiftly and quickly. I'm hearing you already going under now. What makes you think you won't be pulled all the way under? This is what I'm hearing. Something about pass the test. There's a need to pass the test. I don't know who. You will, whoever this is for, you will. You're going to pass your test. I don't know if this has anything to do with this reading, okay? But and I don't know if this is like a spiritual test or maybe a test that you have to take, but I'm hearing you will pass your test. You're going to do well. You will not fail. You will succeed. So if somebody's watching this and you have a test to take, okay? I don't know, like I said, a spiritual test, maybe an actual, test for a class or something like that, or maybe to get, I don't know, some kind of certification, whatever it is you need to get, okay? You're going to do well. You're going to pass without fail, without fault. You're going to do well, abundantly well. Okay. I'm hearing something about they will master you. Hold on. Something about a master. There will be a master. Master. There's a master in the mix here. I'm not quite sure, but I'm hearing you will master them. I don't know what this means. I can't make this out. I'm hearing they will master you, you will master them. Mastery. Okay. Maybe it has something to do with this test, whatever the work is. Self mastery, even. Okay. But master. You are a great master. I mean, it's going somewhere else. Okay. A great, mighty master. I don't know who you are. Okay. And what this means. Okay. But I keep hearing the same things. It's not like opening. I just keep hearing those things. Okay. Like you're a master. They will master you. You will master them well. Okay. They are a master. Okay. A holder here. A holder. You hold mastery. Okay. Self mastery in your hands. You are abundant and abundantly clear. I am hoping that whoever is watching this, whoever this is resonating with, that it makes sense to you and that you understand, because that's all I'm hearing. Okay. And I don't think this has anything to do with this reading. Okay, this tarot reading, but I'm going to get back to this. Okay, it might. Let's continue on, but I don't think so. Okay, but see, these people, back to what I was saying, they don't even want you to have a home. No abundance here. Want you to be homeless and shit. And I'm hearing like no self mastery. Maybe it is connected. I don't know. Okay, but you master yourself, which is what they need to be trying to do. So that the violence, as the Proverbs say, the violence don't come knocking them over in the mouth for their bullshit. They're trying to destroy someone who haven't bothered their motherfucking ass. Just haters. Hatred stirreth up strife. Haters. Even way back then, they was talking about the haters. Okay. But I can tell you one thing: whoever you are, okay, I feel like you are highly protected. Okay, but I'm hearing they keep coming after you with their bullshit. Now this might be two people that are I, I feel like there are more than two. Okay, but there might be two people who are the spearheading this. They might be a couple of what they call a karmic couple. Like I said, that's not a word that I use often. Okay, but a karmic couple. Two people emotionally trying to tie you up and tie you down. Okay? They want to destroy you. Okay. But see, the thing about it is, it's crazy here. Not only are you highly protected, your gifts, it's like your gifts are hidden. They're like they're secrets. And what I mean by that is, like I said, you always ready to birth new things. But the thing about it is, you know, I feel as though you may be multi-gifted. So I feel like they don't know what you're gonna do from one minute to the next. Maybe one minute you singing, one minute I don't know, whatever. Okay, but you're multi-layered. There are many things to you, many aspects of you and to you. They can't handle it. Okay, let's continue on here. We have the Seven of Pentacles upright, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and the Two of Cups upright. And the thing about it is, you while they doing this and making fools of themselves, okay, and not accomplishing anything and turning their whole world upside down, and everything they putting out on you is coming right back on them. Okay, I'm hearing often and over again and all that type of thing. You just keep planting your seeds, just keep building, just keep working. Okay, and I really feel like you're at peace, you're content, you just tilling your land. In other words, you minding your business and taking care of your life. And I do keep hearing multi. You're multi-talented, multi-gifted. There are many gifts of abundance that lie within you, like we read in Proverbs just now, that well, okay, of life just springs forth from you continuously. Because that's just who and what you are. Okay. They can't handle it. Oh God. I mean, what's the secret? What's the secret to them? None of your motherfucking business. Mind your own fucking business. Don't worry about what the secret is to that person. Find out what the motherfucking secret is to you that's keep making you act a fool and act wicked towards others. Bringing that shit back on yourself. Maybe your secret is that you hate your fucking self, because I feel like every time you do this shit, you get knocked over in the head. I'm hearing we do. Listen at that. So find out that secret. What's the secret that lies within you? Okay, that them hidden chambers and behind them chambers and them hidden things in you that keep making you beat yourself up with instant karma. Every time you set out to hurt and destroy another person, another soul being is what I'm hearing. Came here, influence I'm hearing, okay, to do things. I'm hearing to do the work of the Lord, to do the work of God, to help and heal others. Okay. This person here, who this is being done to, you are not cast out. That's what they want, but you're not. And you never will be. No matter what rooms they try to kick you out of, they ain't in every room on this earth or in no realms and in the astral and all of that type of shit. Don't sound like they even in their own room, in their own being, in their own self. let alone some others, to have the power and control to do anything to you. You're not cast out, okay? And you damn sure, I don't know, maybe you got a love coming. Okay, there's someone here on your side. There's someone here watching you. Okay, and I don't feel like it's a creepy ass watching you. I certainly hope not. Okay, but there's love here. I'll just put it like that. You have a friend here. Okay, now let me see, because I'm hearing that saying. Remember, a friend in need is a friend indeed. I think that's how it go. Okay, so a friend in something is a friend indeed. Okay, but I feel like somebody here. This person is watching you. They want to be your friend. They want to reach out to you. They want to tell you how much they love you and care for you. Your abundance means so much to them. You're like music to the ears, okay? Um, there's this need, okay? Maybe they're in need of a friend, need of comfort, need of love, or something like that. Okay, of abundance. I don't think it's financial abundance. Okay, I'm here. Money is involved here. I don't know if they need money. Hold on. There might be a need. There's a need. Let me see. What stress? This person is under a lot of stress. Whoever this is, they need help. They need assistance. They want your help. They want you to help. They want you to reach out. I don't know if you know who this person is. Okay. They want you to reach out to them. I don't know who this motherfucker is. Hold on. This might not be a friend. Maybe somebody who wants to be a friend. Okay. It's in reverse. Let me see what else we can pick up on here. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. And Queen of Wands in reverse. Let me see. Excuse me. Whatever it is they were trying to do to you, all this, won't you be broken point, don't have nothing, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. You are not cast out, okay? I keep hearing there's money involved here. I don't know if they stole your money. I don't know if this is an inheritance thing that's been popping up all over the place, okay? Because they sure stole mine, or what was left to me, okay? That's other stories for other days. I already might talk about this shit, I don't know. But anyway, whoever this person is, they don't have any aim to hurt you or anything like that, to break your heart or anything like that. That's not, I'm here like that's not their game. That's not what they're about. Okay. They want to talk to you. But it says something about need. I keep hearing that word. Okay. So whoever you are, whatever you have to offer, whatever you're about, they feel like they need you. Okay, they need you in their life. Okay. I don't know how to take this right now, honestly. I don't know if this is a negative or a positive, okay, because I keep hearing need. They need you. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? I I don't feel like it's not one of these fools here, okay, who want your life to be just a wreck and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. It's not one of them. Neither one. None of them are involved in this part of the reading, this person, okay? It's they don't even know these people. Okay. They don't know these people. They're not a part of this. And gang and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. They're nowhere near this. Whoever this person is, I mean, they stay out of the way, out of life's way, like, problems and this type of shit. They don't even get into stuff like this. They ain't no gang stalker and wanting to tear you apart and all of that, people apart and all of that type of shit. Okay. They're not involved in a life like that. her life a crime. Okay, they don't do these types of things. But this person I feel watches you. This person might be sick. I feel like they're not well. Okay, I don't think they're well. They need help. They need love. I definitely hear that. And I'm not saying they want you for romance or anything, but it's something about you, something that you have, something that they see. And but the thing is, like, they want you to reach out to them. Which shit, if you got the thank you for the fourth thumbs up. I feel like if you got the motherfucking need, then you ought to reach out to this person. That you, I mean, what are they supposed to do? Read your mind and know that you have a need. I mean, they might reject. What is that? Well, that's called a chance you take. You don't expect somebody to reach out to you, but you have a need from them, or you feel like you want to talk to them. How are they supposed to know? They're supposed to just read your mind. It's not fair to them to have that kind of expectation. And I feel like whoever this person is, if you can't communicate, then it's probably better that you leave that person alone. Okay, because life requires communication. What the woman who raised me used to tell me: the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Don't put that kind of pressure on a person. That's not doesn't make any sense. And I'm not even sure if this person knows who this person. I don't know why I'm talking to the person like they watching. I don't know, baby, you are. I don't know, but I feel like whoever you are, I feel like this person that may not even know who you are. They may not know anything about you, and even if they do, they may not know that you have a need. Or, I mean, you could be somebody that watch somebody on social media or whatever. I mean, I don't understand. If you don't feel well, you feel like you need to go to the doctor, you make an appointment with the doctor. You know, okay. You want McDonald's, you get up and go to McDonald's. McDonald's don't come to you. Doctor don't call you. Say you need to make an appointment. No, reach out to the person. Find some kind of way to reach out to the person. Now, if you're worried about rejection, maybe I don't know what it is that you need though. Okay, what it is that you're looking for. It's a way to speak to people. Okay, you know, but you do have to be careful because there's all kind of people out there nowadays. Okay, well, it always has been. Okay, but people have easier access to people, I feel like, nowadays than they used to. Okay, all right, but anyway, but whoever this person is, whoever you are, okay, and whoever the person these other folks won't do you in. This person, I feel like they're not here to hurt you or break your heart, but they've got some kind of need. And like I said, I don't think they're doing well. Okay. They may not even be doing well financially, but this is not about, there is some situation with money in this reading. I don't think it's with this person though. Okay. They don't have, oh, wait a minute. I feel like you might be a spiritualist of some sort, maybe a tarot reader or psychic or something like that. Maybe do some kind of spiritual work, spiritual counseling or something like that. I think that's what the person wants, and maybe they're having some financial difficulties. Okay, maybe that's why they feel like you might reject them if they can't pay your fee. You understand what I'm saying? Then maybe that's what it is. Okay, but you still never know unless you reach out. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. You don't know what a person will do. Okay, um, for you. Okay, sometimes you got to put certain prices to eliminate folks, certain folk. Okay, people that just there to drain you and all of that type of shit. Okay, ain't gonna do shit to ask you about. I mean, whatever. Okay, they might just be there. You know, people have reasons, but you should still reach out. Okay, and see if they can be of assistance to you. Okay, if you're having some financial difficulties, and I'm feeling like you are. Okay, yes, you need help here. I feel like your world has turned upside down. Okay, this is the person who's watching the person who these other folks are trying to do in. I hope you all can stay with me and follow. Okay, but I feel like your world has turned upside down. Okay, things are not going right for you. You got somebody here that has been doing this. This reading has gone. Um, Now I'm talking to this person who has this need. Okay, because I do feel like you're watching or you're going to watch. I feel like there's somebody here who has done something to you. Hold on. Evil. some evil shit, some evil work. Yes, honey. Maybe that's what maybe this is what has happened to you. Okay, your world be turning upside down and all of this type of thing. So this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. Okay, they've done something here. This is why I feel like you're in the state that you're in, and I feel like you do need some help, some assistance, some counseling, or something like that. Whoever it is that if you're watching this, if you're watching, you need to contact that person. Okay, I feel like you want to go to them for a service. Okay, I'm hearing you like what they have to offer here at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands upright. Is this interesting how this reading went? Okay, yes, you do. Okay, I feel like whatever their services are, whatever their spiritual services are, here, okay, you it's going to help you and empower you once again. Okay, I feel like something here was done to you here to put you in this energy of trying to, I don't know, dismantle you. Here we have the star in reverse. Okay, to put you in this type of energy in reverse. They took something from you. I heard your star status. Okay, so whoever you are, whatever you did, okay, like that mastery thing I was hearing. Okay, you were quite good at it. Okay, they stole it from you. This energy right here, stole it from you. Took it. They took it from you. And I'm hearing they. I don't know if this person worked alone. I'm hearing many. Okay, this is what they did. Seven of Swords, upright. Okay, this manipulating, stealing, thieving, taking from you here. These swords. That's your power here. Okay, taking it right out your bar here. All right, they stole from you. And the crazy thing about it is now, as I look at this card, the way I'm looking at this card right now, there were. I feel like whoever this person is, this Queen of Wands universe that did this to you, did this with trying to come off as innocent, like child and innocent, and all of this is one way they were able to dip in, right up out and take your shit. Okay, and I feel like they had stronger forces. There's stronger forces here behind this. Okay, all right. Um, hmm. This King of Cups, like you might be, loving, compassionate, generous. I'm hearing. Okay, you are abundant. Okay, it's like the sun shines on you. Okay, it's like you're a gift of the gods or some shit like that. Okay, you have a godlike energy. I'm hearing something about a complex too, though. Okay, but I feel like it was dismantled, taken from you, stolen. Okay, so it would do whoever this person is that this reading was actually for, that you were initially watching. Okay, reach out to them so they can assist you. Okay, they will be able to assist you. I feel here we have the magician upright. Okay, get you back in your power. Okay, yo. Now see, I'm just gonna Princess of Cups upright. The only reason this reminds me of something. I'm looking at this butterfly. Okay, you might be under. Hold on. You might be under some kind of mind control. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that at that. It's reading with somewhere here. Okay, you might be with this King of Swords upright. You might be under some. There's some. I said there's stronger forces behind this. That Queen of Wands in reverse that came off innocent to take your shit from you. You might be up under some kind of with these butterflies. They remind me of that monarch butterflies. Shit. You might be under some kind of mind control here. Okay, stronger forces behind this person. Okay, they done stole your shit. Okay, reach out to that person. They may be. You will. I feel like they can help you. You will be victorious. The person who the reading was initially for. I feel like there's a spiritualist of some sort. Okay, and maybe I don't know if you've seen them, you've watched them some kind of way, or you come across them. Maybe they have a channel. Maybe they're on TV. I don't know. Okay, maybe they're in your neighborhood or your local community or something like that. Okay, this person they will work with you. The Chariot upright, they're going to work with you. Okay, and I feel like when they do, okay, you're gonna be here. Okay, in this space in place of victory. Okay, because right now they got you like this. Whoever these people are, Eight of Swords upright. Okay, they got you bound like a motherfucker. Okay, and I'm here, and you need to get free. Okay, and I feel like you will. okay, with their assistance. All right. All right. I had another church song I was gonna sing to y'all tonight. Okay. But I didn't expect that to take so long. All right. So nevertheless, okay, it is December 21st. Okay. We are in the season. All right. Okay. I know everybody doesn't celebrate, okay, but nevertheless, just still happy festive time, okay. If nothing more than it's the end of the year. We know it ain't the real end of the year, okay. But I'm just speaking about just from the common shit that they got us up under right now, okay. That many people believe. Let me see if that's it. I think that's it. You all, I'm so thankful to you all who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you all to you who watch my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna post that picture up. I took a spiritual bath, like I said, and it's a special blend, okay, that was downloaded to me, um and the crazy thing is a couple of the oils that I use, okay, I'm out of, all right, but I used what I had, and I get out the tub and I look and it's this shit on there, okay, that wasn't obviously there when I got in the tub, and I said, "What the?" You understand? Two spots, okay. So I'm gonna put it in my community tab so you can see, because sometimes you may want to do spiritual bath really work. Sometimes if you ever wonder that, and I know I wondered it, okay, but I would still do it, and then I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, it works, all right. But nevertheless, all right, you all have favor. Thank you to all who have subscribed to my Patreon, okay. I don't have a whole lot of folks on there, but those who are there, I sure appreciate it. And I am going to get on that. All right, got these 2 weeks off. Yesterday was my first day off for the holidays. All right, I work in the school system. All right, you all have favor. Thank you so much.